other day I gave you a pre-assessment. I told you take it, don't worry about it. I just wanted to see where we were. So today we're gonna start on time. So we're gonna learn to tell time to the hour, So we know we normally tell time with a clock. So let's take a look. There's a couple different kinds of clock. There's the analog clock, which is the kind that we're gonna use today. Then there's a digital clock that shows the time just written out. Which kind of clock do you have at home?
This one.
Okay.
I have both.
You have both? Okay. Good. Because most parents, we can tell time on the analog clock and the digital clock. You guys are usually pretty good telling on the digital clock.
Too.
Okay, that talks to you and tells you the time. But guess what? This is a lifelong skill, and it's very important that we learn how to tell time on the analog clock. Because the analog clock can show up on your watch. Because mine is actually what? Is mine analog or digital? Yeah, but you read there, is that digital or analog? Digital. But I could change my face to make it an analog clock. And a lot of watches come that way. So, like I said,
Circle. It can be a circle clock.
Well, actually, it can be a square, and because I've seen like unique shaped ones that still have an analog, but it's not easy to read. Like the analog is not easy to read like the digital. All right, so with that being said, I want to talk about the two different hands on the clock. So we have a short hand, and it is red, and I'm going to give you the clock. That short hand that is red is called the hour hand, because it tells us the hour. So what does the short hand represent?
Hour.
The hours. It's gonna tell you what hour it is. Then we have the long hand, which is blue, and it tells us the minutes. Well, for this lesson, we're worried about telling time to the hour. So we're not gonna focus so hard on the minutes, okay? So I want you to look, when we're telling time to the hour, your minute hand is always going to be on the 12. That does not mean it's 12 o'clock. That does not mean it's 2:12. When you see the long hand on the 12, it represents what we call o'clock. It's the beginning of the hour. And that's where you get the 0, 0 from, okay?
So that means so it means if the blue hand is on the 12 and it's on like the 1 or 2 or any other number, and it means like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Oh, so we're gonna see. He thinks, well then, since this means o'clock, whenever the shorthand is on one of the numbers, it means it's that time o'clock. We're gonna see. That's what we learned. I think you done like this lesson out already. All right, so if I have my minute hand on the 12, which represents o'clock, my hour hand is pointed to the 2. It is 2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock. So that's 2 o'clock on the analog. And if I was writing it, which looks like the digital time, it would be
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Good. All right. Looking at this, I want you to, now she says it's 4 o'clock, but hold on, we're gonna give everybody a minute to think. Do you agree with her that it is?
Yes. 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. How do you know? Yeah, how do you know that it's 4 o'clock?
Because the hour hand is on 4 and the minute hand is on 12.
Okay, because the hour hand is on 4, which is our short hand, and the minute hand is on 12. Now, on most, let me clear this up. Here in the classroom, we have a red hour hand and a blue minute hand, but on most analog clocks, the hands are the same color, okay? So it's important for us to remember that the hour hand is the short hand. The hour hand is the short hand, and the minute hand is the long one. That will always be the case. Yes.
But how I know because that one's long and that one's short.
Okay, so that one's long, that one's short. Okay. Cool. Look at a couple of facts about the hour hand. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. So when I take it all the way around and get to the 12 again, instead of it being 4 o'clock, it is now 5 o'clock.
Like 1 minute.
I have like two of those. I got two of those clocks.
You got 2 of those clocks. Well, now you'll be able to tell your parents by the end of this unit what time it is, all the way by 5 minutes. You'll be counting by 5 on the clock. So, but right now, today's lesson, we're gonna focus on to the hour. Yes.
So there's different clocks like that, and it doesn't really show the actual number. It looks different.
Like your on this one, it does show you the representation, cause we're gonna these numbers actually play like a double agent. So right now we see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But that's when we basically are referring to the hours, because now when you go around and I'm sorry, when you actually look at it later on, when we're looking at the minutes, we have the small minutes, and we start to learn that the 1 means 5 minutes when we're counting, the 2 means 10 minutes, but today we're gonna focus on just by the hour. Alright, so with that being said, now I want you to, let me give you a cloud. You're going to write the time that you think I am showing. Alright, so I'm going to show you a time on the clock. Yes,
If you put both of these on the 12, that means it's 12 o'clock.
we'll see. But that was my executive answer. I have to change my executive. Alright. On your side, on your cloud, I want you to show me what time it is.